Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Now, I know the thumbnail says Hervieux have gone mental. They have, but in a very, very good way, right? You have good mental and you have bad mental. I remember when I was younger, I had some mental friends and they were a lot of fun to hang out with. And I think this is what Hervieux are doing. They have gone mental in the best possible way. These guys are absolutely smashing it and they are bringing new delights to the MiSTerFPGA scene. So let's bring up the webpage. And by the way, guys, if you're wondering what that game is, this is R-Type Leo. It's available on MiSTerFPGA. Grab it via up there tool. It's on the RGM M92 core, and the developer is the awesome Wicker Whacker. So big shout out to German user. They actually dropped me a message saying, hey, have you seen this new blog post from Hervieux? I still like calling them Hervieux, man. I prefer Hervieux. I like the name Hervieux, but it's Hervieux. You guys have corrected me. And I was like, oh, I actually haven't. I've been busy at work and I checked it out and there's a lot of good information on there. So they've given us a February 2026 update on products, development, shipments, and more. So big shout out to Richard, one of the engineers or the main engineer behind the line of Hervieux or Mr. Multi-System products. So, okay, not going to read the entire post, but yeah, it's gone well for them. January's gone well. Level 11 is complete, so that means these guys have got 14,500 Mr. Multi-System2s out there. Guys, that's a big chunk, man. I mean, their kind of lead times, or the time from the time of ordering to when you get it, is actually a lot quicker than other pre-orders that you can put out there. For example, like with Retro Remake and Takyudon, the wait time has definitely been longer. But with this going out quicker, there are some trade-offs. You are paying a higher price, and instead of having something that's injection molded, you are having something that's 3D printed. That's not a criticism, because people I know that have one, I don't actually have one, but people that I trust, genuinely trust, or even other channels like What's Ken Making has spoke only highly of this. So they're running the different levels where it looks like they have gone, or they have sold 18,500 of the Mr. Multi-2 system units. What's really cool is they were expecting to be like, or clear of all the pre-orders and just having units on the shelf by around springtime. So kind of looking forward to that, right? We're going to have a look at this item here now, the PC Engine Control Dock, which essentially is like a snack multi-tap. Now remember, I had the Japanese PC Engine, it only had one port. I waited ages before I could play two-player because I had to buy a multi-tap, and then I got myself an additional controller. So that's really, really cool, a welcome addition. But what's really nice over here, they mention all the funky controllers that the PC Engine has. I had a PC Engine, I only had the normal controller, didn't know about these, but they look fun, right? You got a mouse, you got some weird controllers, the 6-button Street Fighter controller, fantastic. So good stuff there for anyone that has original peripherals. I actually do have some, or I have at least one original PC Engine pad, so good stuff there. Okay, this is what's really, really interesting here now. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna skip that one, right? But you can have a look at that. Okay, let's see what it's saying. Okay, so PC Engine, what's this one over here? Okay, as with other control dock boards, it can be used in a it can be used with a Mr. Multi-System 1 or 2. I shouldn't have skipped that part. For a second there, I thought it was hardware, but it's actually showing you inside the PC Engine control dock, right? Okay, this is what's really, really exciting. So the guys over at Hervieux mentioned this previously, where they had, so we have also had production version of our Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance cartridge adapter for the Multi-System2. You can now use physical cartridges on the Mr. Multi-System2. Now that's exciting, because one of the biggest things with the SuperStation has been the ability to run physical media, run your PlayStation games on there, as well as your Saturn games, your Mega CD, etc., etc., PC Engine CD, for example. So Hervieux have done this. Now they've got Game Boy and Game Boy Color working on there, but I think they need to do some work to get Game Boy Advance working on there. But what's really interesting over here, you can actually download the cart loading version of this core now. It says, well, let's read this over here. This GBC, GBA adapter will be available for sale in the shop, but also released as full open source hardware reference design for anyone wanting to build their own design, any other cartridge adapter for Mr. or Mr. Multi-System2. We have released the cartridge reading Game Boy FPGA core to work with this adapter. The physical hardware also supports GBA cartridges, but the GBA core will need some changes to make it compatible with physical hardware interface. So this works via snack, from what I understand. Sounds really, really good. Playing your cartridges on there, man. I mean, just dust out Tetris, whack it in there. Anyone is welcome to start designing another cartridge adapter, such as Master System, Game Gear, Lynx, PC Engine 2600, or other cartridge-based consoles or computers. So that's really cool there. It's open source. You can design your own adapters. It'll be interesting to see what comes out once these guys release this. So MultiSystem2 Arcade, oh man, this is a banger. So we'll look at the casing that they've got for it. I have to say that looks good. If you've got an arcade machine or you've got a couple of arcade machines, this is something that you definitely want. It's got a MiSTer in, and it is built to connect to a jammer based arcade with all the connections that you need. So what it's saying over here, and finally we have also had the production version of the MultiSystem2 Arcade. This is a jammer arcade based all-in-one MiSTer system that has a lot of expansion capabilities and physical I/O support for many different arcade machines and the original hardware and controls. Here is a quick look at the latest design of the enclosure for MultiSystem2 Arcade. It's getting close to production ready now, and guys, it looks cool. I have to say, one day I'll have the dream of an arcade and I can use something like this, or the MiSTercade, even though this might actually now be the better and a more cost-effective solution than a MiSTercade. I guess time will tell. The enclosure is now quick open with snap out expansion cover for future I/O add-on arcade boards. So again, really interesting, good stuff here from Hervieux. These guys are absolutely smashing it, guys. Their productivity levels are insane. They're pumping a lot of MiSTer MultiSystem2s out there, and they have sold a heck of a lot of these devices, and they're making and innovating and making even more. So they've started 2026 with a bang. So looking forward to all their stuff. So guys, let me know what you think. Are you on Hervieux? Have you ordered the Superstation? Have you gone like QMTech, or are you like, no, I want an original DE10 Nano? That is what I want. So like I said, everyone that I've spoken to, I've got some close friends that have ordered this and they've only spoken highly of it. One of them did have an issue with it, but Hervieux did actually resolve it for them. So good stuff there when it comes to that customer service kind of point. Anyway, guys, be freaking awesome to one another. Let me know what you guys think. What are you more excited about? The MiSTer MultiSystem2 Arcade Edition, or like the cartridge adapters for the Game Boy, with potentially Game Boy Advance getting compatibility, and hopefully other people making adapters too. Anyway, guys, be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.